What up, everybody? Jimmy here. We got Kahn Melee day number 3. We have run perfect through 2 days, and we were still in the 300s. So, we'll use a quote from a movie. Time to separate the men from the boys. Just make sure Chong-Li doesn't separate your head from your body. That's kind of what day 3 usually feels like, if you know that movie, the title of. So we are not making any changes because... that's a good thing I did that. We were on the wrong deck. We are not making any changes. Still just Kahn. I'm tempted to add a couple of PCs just in case to match up, but if we get out that far, then it's not going to matter anyway. So, level 32, here we go. First up, we run into Ren Stimpy. Alright, 35, and it is PCs. Or at least it starts with one. So we are going to go ahead and go with Kahn. We've got a lot of... That's Cripple All. That's regular Cripple. I would have to have that hit slot too. Otherwise, I'm just done real quick. Let's do Cripple All and Gas. Yeah, there it is. That's going to hurt. Can we catch up fast enough? Which one was that? Cripple All and Punches. Let's see if this does anything, because they did have to go out to slot. I don't think we get through in time. There it is. Unfortunately not. What a way to start day 3. Alright, down to 31. Alright, we got Twiler. Alright, 25 cards at least. Alright, we're on Twin Dinner. That's food. And we don't get a quad cons. There's a shot we get one-shotted. They are going Craze and Backslap. So, and all the bodyguards. So I need to go... What do I need to do? What can I do? I honestly need Drunk, and that is absolutely not any of these. Payback's going to take him down in... I'm only going to survive, but that Punch Burn's going to go blowing right through me with the Backslap. That is just absolutely the wrong thing for this. Can we Craze faster? I don't think so. Not with that motive. Oh, we are going to get away with that one. They don't have Backslap. We're going to go ahead and just go Craze right here and worry about that in a moment. We get a Con, and slot 1 is going to take it down unless we get Backslapped. Alright, there we go. So we are back to 32. So back where we started. At least we're staying at the 5,000 level, but losing that very first one is going to seriously hurt the score. Alright, we got Kanye, IL. They're going to go Kahn. They're going to go one shot on me if I don't draw a quad or the Mythic. I get a quad, it's going to be iffy, because this is going to be Punch, Burn, and Payback. How bad does this hurt? 70, almost 100. Yeah, that's gonna get... Ouch, that hurt. Let's go highest HP I got. I can take one more hit, I believe. Let's see what kind of damage we can do to them, though. We are gonna get real close to that being a takedown. No, not even close. I think we survived that, though. We're going to survive that one, barely. Alright, we're going to go Kahn in 2. Can we double down on that? No, we can't, so let's go ahead and do more Punch and Cripple All so that we stay alive, because that's going to be important. We take out another slot. We're going to go Bodyguard and Kahn. Okay, there went everything. Now we can go ahead and Craze. Everything should be disappearing, and I think that's a win right there, because it's going to get cheered, and we're going to get through. Yeah, that's going to be the win right there. I'll take it. Alright, so, up to 33. This is where we haven't been yet today. What do we got? We got Gasman. Alright. There's Cotton. What is Cotton's hyper? Let's find out. It might not be the... Craze, Punch, and Cripple. Wonderful. Alright. We do get a Con. We get all the options, which is even better. So we've got our Disguised. No. We've got our Craze. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to want to go punch, burn, and just take that down immediately. I think we survived this. Okay, we did get the right one. Let's double down on punch and burn. Yeah, because if punches and burns had gone the wrong way, I actually probably should have watched that previous one run out. Because that could have been a punch goes the wrong way or a burn goes the wrong way, and I completely get wrecked there. But we survive. We get away with it. Let's go ahead and, since we can't make a third punch burn, we're just going to play another Kahn. Mythic Variety. Let's go ahead and take that win. So there we go. All right, 34. What do we get? We get Ryan B3551. They go amped up, and man, does that get up there in attack real fast. They go Louise, and do I go Cripple and Craze? No, because they're going to hijack legit all of that. Let's just punch, burn, and gas and see what happens, because they're not punching. So I'm going to do punch and burn and some damage. Not enough to take them 100% down, but they are going to run straight into that payback. So unless heals them up for more than the 50, okay, 57. I think we're good there. The payback should knock him completely down. We can go Kahn in 2. Everything went away, and let's get a Crazer going, because I believe I'm surviving no matter what in 1. And there we go. That'll be a win. Alright, so RNG has kind of favored me, except for that very first match, which was just going to be PC run out. Alright, we got Chaos 111. I believe we ran into them yesterday, and I believe the AI favored me, and Stan did not completely screw me, so let's see what we got. Yeah, Stan just does not have enough health. I think I'm going to do enough to get through this. We are going to get gassed most likely if it doesn't go completely down, because that Sturdy's going to do... Wait, hold on. Wherever that was should... Okay, it's going to eat the payback anyway, and then we're going to be in good shape. Not 100% sure that... Did that Sturdy just rebuild? Because it looks like that attack... The Sturdy should have been gone. Anyway, we're good. We got through it. We're going to take this down, and we're going to get a win. It's just going to take a couple of rounds. 1 round, so there we go. We'll take that win, but yeah, that losing that very first one, so that was a 5-in-1 day right there. So we'll finish at level 36. But because we took that 1 L to begin with, we lost like 2,000 and something points. So we're 75,941. Let's see where that puts us. 79,711 still perfect. So yeah, there's still a few of those. DP 505, Sparko, Dank Hank, Atomic, Kipkaz, Dr. Economum, Vintage 91, Corrupt Orca, X Gonzo, and Jeremy the Buckaroo. First 10 in. Okay, there are a lot of perfects still. Wait. So it goes, perfects go down to 26. Yikes. After that, these are all last match lost. So if I had lost all of if I'd won all of them and then lost the last one, I'd be sitting here at the 79,341 and would be in like 54. However, I lost the first one and now am like 3,500 points less. So how fast does this drop? Still in the 78s. Still 78, 271. Gus 425. Hope you hang on. At the rate that's dropping, that's not fast enough for me to catch up. Should put me top 1,000, but with the way how many people have been perfect the previous 2 days, especially as late as I am, that may not be a top 500 number. If other people lose the last one as opposed to the first one, then yeah, that's I'm thinking we're hanging on for top 1,000. We'll see what happens. But yeah, that was unfortunate that I lost the first one. We'll see what happens. That was Kahn Melee day number 3.